Welcome to the chaos.
Woo!
Yes, if you're back from the first episode, welcome back. If this is your first time here, I'm Catitudes.
I'm Edith. You can call me E.
Yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday because today was a long one for us.
I'm very frustrated, still trying to figure out all the technology out.
Yeah, it is hard. It's difficult, but I believe in us and we're going to get there.
It's almost 11 p.m. right now.
Yeah.
And we actually tried to record yesterday on Sunday. We couldn't figure out the mic situation. We started working on this at 7:30, 8 p.m. tonight. Still couldn't figure out the mic situation. You know what? And it might still not be perfect. But it is what it is at this point. Coffee.
Yeah. So cheers to that. How was your weekend?
So even though we did have all this tech issues, we had a beautiful weekend. We actually celebrated our first episode because Noemi, Martha's girlfriend, I didn't necessarily know we were going to celebrate, but she surprised us at Mastro's. She's a chef at Mastro's with the menu. It was customized menu that said, "Congratulations, Sweet Chaos." And I was like, oh my God, that's for us. It was awesome.
It was so cute. Sweet Chaos was on the menu. It was so adorable. I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that either.
For us, it was just like a girls' night, getting together, and then it just became that basically.
Yeah, and then we got a dessert that also said congratulations. Honestly, I felt special. I felt really special. She loves you.
So what are you now?
What you mean? Oh, we're PPX. I'm never going to another restaurant without being PPX. Just kidding. I mean, I will, but PPX was nice.
Yeah, special treatment. Everyone was scared.
I know. Everybody was like, do you want this? Do you want that? And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, but it was nice though. It was good treatment. Everyone was nice.
Yeah,
Chef was extremely nice.
And we also got to go to the kitchen and explore the kitchen. So that was cool.
And my heel got stuck in the mat.
I had never done that before.
It was neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now it's Monday, so it's a little rough for me.
What happened?
I guess just like a lot of my insecurities. Like starting the week and you're not really in the space where, I guess I'm speaking from I'm not where I want to be in life. And, sometimes you just get sad. And I'm the type of person that I show all of my emotions in my face.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with me.
Yeah. Can I say something? I've seen confused. I've seen sad. I've seen happy. I've seen frustrated. I've seen, is she serious? Face. Like, I was like, oh, Lord. You have so many faces.
I do.
You're very expressive. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, if you know me, I mean, I know a lot of people are going to be like, yep, that's Edith.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm naturally like a very energetic person. So that's what a lot of people see most of the time. So when they don't get that from me, it's like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, why can't you be like that all the time? And that's when, like, not the people that are with you all the time, like, get. So they're like, well, why can't you be like that? I'm like, it's not like that. Like, if you were really my friend, you would understand. Like, I've been through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And, like, just, like, being not where I want to be right now, because I feel like I took, like, a 2-year break of just, like, not doing anything. And it just gets to you sometimes. I feel really insecure. Do you ever feel like that?
I always feel like that. And I feel like it has a lot to do with, like, the imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's like, it hits harder only because, like, you're not where you want to be in life and you're just like, damn. And I get the whole part of, like, you going back and thinking, like, I spent 2 years, like, not doing what I want to do or whatever, but at the same time, you probably needed that. So it's okay. Don't reminisce too
Maybe.
much on that. And you can always move forward and fix your mistakes and like pursue what you want.
But you know what gets me though? It's like then you go into like thinking like, yeah, life is too short to like put up with what you don't want, or without being like, life is too short for you not to be happy.
Yeah.
But then you're stuck in the situation and you're like, well, I feel like I have to put up with this for a little bit. Like I have to get by, you know?
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that 100% because I've taken jobs just because like I'm like, I need to pay rent. I need to pay all this stuff. Like I can't just sit there. And yeah, so I get that.
And then it goes into like that insecurity like affects other things in my life, like my relationships and the way that I feel, the way that I, you know, come into something.
Yeah.
I call him Chaos, by the way.
He is so chaotic.
But his name is Siren, but I call him Chaos.
I mean, he is chaos.
Yeah.
He's legit chaos. He's going to his cat.
And then another thing, like going back to but going back to like always showing up some way and then other people feeling some type of way when I don't show up that way. It goes also back to like social media. Everybody on social media, obviously we only post like the good things that happen to us or whenever we're happy. Like I really only post when I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
When I'm feeling good. And I want to spread that energy. It's not like I want to spread like my sadness.
I spread my sadness.
I mean, sometimes I feel like I do.
You do, but maybe in a jokingly way. Like you're, you know,
You think so?
try to laugh it off.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You do show more of your emotions online.
I do.
Yeah.
I want everybody to know.
On Twitter, I'd be like, "Ooh, what's she going through?"
Twitter. I don't like Twitter anymore.
I love Twitter. Oh, because of all the porn?
Oh my god, and that too.
I know you go into like a tweet that I really want to know what people are talking about. It's off porn.
It's so I don't know. At this point, it's just real nasty to me. Before, I never had an issue with it, but now it's just too much.
I don't really care for it, but it's just annoying. Yeah.
No, it's really annoying. And then when you open up a tweet, it gives you another tweet that has nothing to do with that tweet,
like a promotion or like a sale, like some shit.
Yeah.
I guess I am more open on Twitter. Yeah. Twitter is like my diary. If you want to know how I'm feeling, you go on Twitter.
Yeah. The other night you were dreaming about aliens.
I've been dreaming about war.
It was.
Yeah.
I had a dream of a iRobot car. And iRobot cars were taking over the world.
They probably will soon.
These Teslas.
Teslas are ugly. Okay, but going back to the whole what was I saying?
Insecurity.
Oh, like only showing up. Obviously, like people only want to post the good things in their life when they feel good, when they look good, when they're doing something fun. And I have gotten that like from other friends. Like, yeah, if I looked at your Instagram, I would never ever think that you're insecure about anything. I know.
That's insane.
But I mean, obviously, they see the back end.
But I feel like no one should make assumptions regardless. It's like everyone goes through their own hell, I feel. Even the happiest people are the saddest people. Because you guys are always taking others people's energies on. And it's like
facts.
Yeah. So I feel like because I'm always like laughing and happy most of the time. Just like always being polite or whatever. So like I kind of mask that with like happiness or like trying to be happy. But like, what was I saying? Well, yeah, people assuming. Everyone just goes through their own thing. So I think because I go through that, I can see when someone is like hiding behind a smile.
Yeah. And also too, the thing about me and my Instagram, like I've been wanting to be a model since I was little. And that all stems from actually my family and my dad. Like I was not a cute little girl. I was not.
Like, what do you mean by that? Like, not a cute girl?
Like, I was not cute.
Okay.
It's like to the point where like my family's like, oh, mija, ¿te acuerdas cómo estabas feita?
No.
Yes.
I have to see pictures.
Nah,
How can you call a kid ugly?
Anyways, so my dad would always be like, oh, like, ella va a ser modelo. So that always stuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so ever since then, I was like, well, I have to. Like, that's what I have to do. And I kid you not, whenever I'm in front of a camera, it's like I belong there.
No, you do.
And it's like, it all, like, I don't know if that's what internalized in me. And, like, it was like, well, I'm meant to do this because I was told that I was meant to do this since I was little. But that is when I feel most confident.
Yeah.
That is when I feel like, holy shit, like, I feel good. Like, I know what to do. I know how to move my body. I know how to do my face.
Yeah.
So why would I not post those pictures? Why would I not post myself when I feel my most confident?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But, like, everybody else, I go through my shit. I've been, like, I don't feel, sometimes I don't feel worthy of, like, anything really good in my life.
Where do you think that stems from?
Probably also my dad.
Well,
I mean, everything that you feel all stems from some past memory in like your childhood, for sure.
For me, it's like abandonment and feeling unsafe. Mm-hmm. So I'm always on fight or flight? Yeah. But when I realized that I'm always in that defensive persona or whatever, I realized that and I was like, wow, I'm really defensive. Why am I always defensive?
Yeah.
And so I realized that it stems from my mom because she was always in my face. She was always critiquing me. She was always, I don't know, she made me out to be like this terrible person. And I know it's because my dad, he used to tell me this, and it's like weird. This happens a lot in like the Latino community where it's like your mother is jealous of you or envious of you because of like maybe it's coming from how you're living in the US and you can do so much and they couldn't do that back home. That's true. In their hometown. Yeah. So like basically that I didn't want to believe that, but then later on I was just like, oh wow, he was right about it. Yeah. And he only mentioned that to me one time. And I was just
but it stuck.
It stuck because yeah. And so then now it's like, okay, that's how I view people most of the time because that stuck with me. Yeah. But
I mean, they did live a very different life from us. But I'm super grateful. Yeah. I'm grateful for that and having all these opportunities. I do think about that a lot too. Yeah. Like I was able to do anything that I wanted growing up. Like my mom worked her ass off to let me have everything that I wanted.
Yeah. And it's tough. Like they had nothing and they came here to make something. Mm-hmm.
So and they do they do cause these traumas in us, but like we do have to understand like they loved us the best way that they could.
Yeah, that they knew.
That they knew how to. Yeah.
That's insane. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why this generation is more sympathetic because we watched our parents and then now we don't want anyone else to struggle the way that we had to growing up. So it's like, yeah, it's like a mutual understanding and we didn't know it.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about when you feel insecure?
Oh, yeah. I try not to think about it a lot because then I get real depressed and I don't like feeling sad. But right now, what I'm struggling with is like my insecurities with work, basically. Like I have so much potential. I do so great. Like I can draft up anything. Like you could throw me in the fire and I'll make it out, basically. Yeah. That's the type of worker I've always been. And I've been trying to strive for more, but my insecurity comes from like not feeling good enough all the time.
Dude, that's fucking real.
It's
the imposter syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically. Yeah. Thank you.
Glam team.
Oh my god.
No, but dude, there's like you're saying, like there's you can do anything. Like if they throw
Yeah.
you into the fire, you'll make it out alive.
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah.
But there's like so many things that I want to do, and so many things I'm passionate about. But when I'm in the middle of doing it, I'm like, fuck, I don't know. Like I need constant reassurance that I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
Like when I do it for me,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm like, it's just me, and I know how to. But if I'm doing things like, let's say, like if I'm styling someone,
Yeah.
like I know that I have good taste. I know that I'm a good stylist. But when I'm in the middle of it, I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's like this ugly ass fucking feeling.
It's like a little gray cloud hovering over you. It starts pouring. It's, yeah. How about whenever you have those little thoughts, you just tell it to,
shut the fuck up?
Yeah. It's like, not today. You know, a friend of mine actually told me that, and that actually helped. And that's why I haven't been thinking so much into my insecurities. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, rather than looking at my insecurities, I look at like what I could have done better and what got me to that position into thinking that yada, yada, yada.
Is that why you stopped doing your art? Or why haven't you done your art?
Because when I'm not happy, like as far as like my work or like job wise, then I can't be happy and creative.
I don't think it's necessarily job wise. I think we just have to feel secure.
That's a better way to put it.
Right?
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel. Like, I don't feel stable.
Yeah. And that messes with me.
Yeah. That's what messes with
me. Because when I had my first showcase, I was like, my first showcasing, I was working 2 jobs and then like trying to like create things for my first showcasing, and then another one came on, and then another one came on, and I still had those 2 jobs and I was still doing art, and I felt so like fulfilled at that time because I had things like, you know, 2 jobs, but like one was kind of like just for extra, and I felt like I could focus more on like what I wanted to do because I had a safety net to like kind of invest into myself.
And that's what kills a lot of fucking dreams.
Yeah.
Like you want to feel like, okay, I can pay my rent.
Yeah.
And I can do what I love.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to choose.
Yeah. And sometimes it's hard for some people.
And when you're insecure and you don't really fully believe in yourself, you give up your dream to be to have that security.
Yeah.
And like I can pay for my shit and I can take care of myself. Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Chicken dinner. What is it? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You nailed it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's where I am right now.
It's kind of like a balance. It is a balance to like feel that way.
And I was doing good. I felt like I was working on silencing those thoughts. And I don't know what happened lately, but it's like so hard to get them out of my fucking head.
Sometimes you have to listen to them.
Like I just want to throw up midday and like
no.
Sometimes I feel like smashing my head against the wall.
Jesus. You need to sit down, go touch some grass.
You get grounded.
Go outside in the sun, you know, basking in the sun, you know. I don't know. You need.
I go on runs.
That's different though. You're still doing something so you can fulfill that happiness. Sometimes you just gotta sit still and just embrace.
Sit still, guys.
Yeah.
I gotta sit still.
I know that's gonna be hard, but yeah. Porque la ides no se queda quieta.
Desmadrosa.
Desmadrosa. I'm over here like chill. But yeah. Well,
we're working on it.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're all working on it.
But what advice would you give someone for when they feel insecure?
Honestly, you know what helps?
What?
I call someone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I was talking to her today because I felt like, honestly, I felt really shitty today.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to go to the bathroom and cry. I went to the bathroom.
This is what I mean. You make it a joke.
Okay, but like, okay, I went to the bathroom. No,
I
but
knew it.
so, and I called her after work when I was driving over here because she always shout out Sarah. Thank you, I love you so much. I was telling her this today. She always sees things in a different perspective.
Yeah.
Like she'll switch it for me.
That's good.
And I'm like, I get to learn how to do that for myself.
Yeah.
So I always call her and she's like, wait. Like, no. Not no, but like, why don't you look at it this way? Like, maybe it's this way. And then I start thinking, like, no, you're right. Like,
yeah.
Or not right or wrong, but
yeah,
it's just a different perspective of looking at things.
Rather than just like jumping and assuming.
Yeah. And she was like, you got to take your emotions out of it. You got to take your emotions out of every situation and like, just analyze it.
Yeah. I'm different. If you come up with a problem, it's okay, who's the problem? What's the problem? How are you going to solve the problem?
Yeah.
I feel like I ask people the questions that they're going to answer themselves, basically.
But just call someone that you know uplifts you. And not only that, because I know how hard it is to ask for help too.
Oh yeah, I'm terrible at that.
Yeah, it's hard for a lot of people to ask for help because sometimes like you feel needy. Sometimes you feel like this is just a small ass problem and there's a lot of other fucking problems in the world that are bigger than yours. But it's like it's real to you. It's real to you. And if there's someone that can support you, like, why not ask for help?
That's for sure. I'm still bad at it.
Well, me too.
Yeah.
Me too, but
you actually called.
I'm trying.
You actually called.
Actually, I had texted her today. And she's like, when can we talk? I said I was going to call her at 5.
Yeah.
But I left a little late.
Yeah.
So she ended up calling me and I was like, you're a real one. You're a real one for calling me. Yeah.
That's good. It's good to have people like that. They almost act like your reflectors, kind of. They reflect off bad energy.
Yeah.
Well, good energy to remove the bad energy.
And she's also we're very similar too.
Yeah.
So she knows like, dude, you're exactly like me. And she already did a lot of the work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I need to do the work as well.
Yeah.
It's work. Everything is a constant work.
Yeah.
Loving yourself is constant work. Relationships are constant work. Friendships are constant work.
Oh yeah.
Like everything is work. Like you have to be committed.
Yeah.
You have to be committed.
Like we were committed today.
Yeah.
To recording. Yeah.
Or like you were talking about your work ethic too. Like like passion, talent, motivation. This reminds me of David Goggins. Like he's like, those things only go so far.
Yeah.
Like you have to have your commitment and your work ethic. Like that's what's gonna get you across.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think also being straight edge is important. Like straight edge is power. Yeah. Like when you're on top of your shit and you're doing the things that you said that you were gonna do, that's when I feel most powerful as well. So that's another piece of advice. Like, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. Yeah. And you're gonna feel good.
Yeah. Don't let it marinate.
Yeah.
And it's better to get it done now rather than worrying about tomorrow and then going another day and then a week goes by, a month goes by, and you're like, why didn't I start?
Exactly.
But you just gotta dive in. You gotta jump in and just take the risk. Mm-hmm. It's okay. We're all going to come out alive.
At the end of the day, everything that we need is within ourselves.
Yeah.
And we just have to trust that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining us again and welcome to those who are new. We will see you guys next time and hopefully we don't have as many issues next time.
Yeah, we really hope that this audio works.
Yeah.
And
fingers
the video
crossed.
Works.